The boy in the room next door. When I first moved to a cheap boarding house in Yogyakarta, I thought I was just getting a good deal. Quiet location, walking distance to campus, and super affordable. I didn't mind that the building looked old and a bit rundown. My room was on the second floor, at the very end of the hallway. The room next to mine was always closed, but I often heard sounds from inside. Soft singing, quiet chuckles, the sound of a chair sliding. I thought, okay, someone lives there, normal. One night, I was cooking instant noodles in the shared kitchen when I met a guy. He was tall, quiet, with messy hair. He said his name was Raka. Said he studied fine arts. I smiled and asked, "Oh, you live in room next to mine, right?" He smiled back faintly and replied, "Yeah, that's room been empty for years." I laughed. "What? But you're in it." He didn't respond. He just turned and walked away into the hallway and vanished. The next morning, I asked the landlord, an old woman named Buwarti. "Ibu, who lives in room next to mine?" "The guy's pretty quiet, but nice." She paused. Her expression changed. Then she said quietly, "That room's been vacant for 5 years, dear." I froze. "But I talked to someone. He said his name's Raka. Art students." She looked down, folded her hands, and whispered a prayer. "Yes, Raka did stay there once, before he hanged himself in that room." I was chilled, but I still thought maybe she got the names mixed up, or maybe there's another student with the same name. That night, I wanted to check for myself. I knocked on room next to mine. No answer. Just as I turned to leave, the door slowly opened. Dark inside. A soft voice came from the darkness. "Come in. I'm all alone." My hands shook. Still, I turned on my flashlight and peeked inside. The room was filled with dust. The windows were covered. The walls had strange drawings, faces without eyes, handprints, scratches. And then, the light in my own room turned on by itself. I ran back to my room, terrified. But on my desk, there was a sketch of my face. Underneath it, small handwriting. "Finally, I have a friend." I couldn't sleep after that. Every night, around 2 or 3 a.m., I'd hear the door to room next to mine creak to open. Slow footsteps in the hallway. Heavy breathing. Sometimes, a soft whisper right outside my door. "You're my friend, right? Friends don't leave." I told Buwarti I wanted to leave. She nodded slowly and said, "That's for the best, dear. Raka was a good boy, but he was lonely. He gets attached." A few weeks after I moved out, I scrolled through my university forum. Someone posted, "Hey, I just moved into a boarding house. Anyone know the guy named Raka? Quiet but nice." That post was made 2 days ago. The account has never posted again.